この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am cosplaying as Yoshino Junpei, and I'm going to stop doing that right now because it tickles my eye something fierce. God, fucking hair is so annoying sometimes. I'm here for Jujutsu Kaisen episode 12 and probably 13. The Cour break happened after episode 13. It's 24 total, but it was 13 and then 11, right? Yeah. Math. So I feel like we're gonna finish the Cour today. I'm scared. This feels bad. It feels like we have all walked directly into Mahito and Geto's plan. As they put up this big veil over the school and let Junpei follow a very predictable path after what seems like way too coincidental a terrible curse murder that let them really spur him on to doing what they want him to, which seems to be more than I expected, more than just gather an ally or acquire a young apprentice. They want to use him as a pawn to manipulate Itadori and force Itadori and Sukuna into some kind of circumstance that allows Sukuna some more power. In order to do that, we've harnessed friendship, love, trust, care, all those good things, and then turned the object of those affections into the monster. Made Junpei walk dangerously close to the line, and maybe over it. But we're here, and he hasn't actually killed anyone yet. He's come all the way here. He's ideated it completely. He's thought it through. He's willing to go through with it, but he hasn't actually done it. So, can we use the most powerful sorcery form of all? We've known it for years. Can we use Talk no Jutsu to talk this boy down from the stage and from killing his bully who burned his face and who he believes to be responsible for the death of the one person he really cares about, his mother? Maybe not. Maybe not. What's that gonna do to Itadori? If we can, great. Then that explains the OP scene where he's there by the tree and everything's hunky-dory and it's all good. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. But what if you can't? I don't know how Itadori's gonna deal with that. I think it depends on how it happens. Whether it's a worthy death or not. I'm real scared. No matter what happens, this is going to kick us into gear. This is open act of violence against, like, civilians in a school setting directly aimed at Itadori again. This kicks things into gear. And our salaryman friend just fought Mahito and already knows that shit's kicking off in an uncomfortable way. Everything in the world is stirring. And it feels like Itadori is right at the center of the whirlpool. So, his actions change everything. Can he talk no jutsu his boy? Or is he gonna have to fight that jellyfish? Or some combination of the two? We've been really good about making dialogues and conversations into combats. I think we could do that here, for sure. Will Mahito and Geto step in to make sure that things go their way? Because that seems like what's already happened here. That's my guess with the finger and the murder, is that they had this plan for Junpei, and it was going swimmingly up until the moment where face-to-face with his vice principal, he gets interrupted by Itadori and doesn't follow through with it. And so seeing that, they move into, like, emergency plan, backup plan, kill the mom, force him down his path. Which leads me to believe that if shit gets wild enough, they might step in and actually act too, which might break the like mystique of the thing and prevent any significant changes in Itadori. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm gonna do a drawing. If this is the Cour finale, I don't know. If this is the Cour finale, then it's either a big victory or a big defeat. I want to try to do this without drawing lines. So, like, just shady, sketchy stuff. getting totally exorcisted. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's our circumstance. With a hovering, creepy smile. All right, I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be. Here we go for, what do we call this? The battle for Junpei's soul. The fight at the essay contest award ceremony. I don't know. We're gonna watch the episode. It's episode 12. I've got it up and ready to go. My hair refuses to stay out of my eyes. It's kind of a pain. I don't have any way to make it better. just is the way it is. I cut it too short and now it doesn't stay down at all. My mistake. We're gonna watch episode 12 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm scared. I know I've said that like 4 times, but I am still scared. I'm also excited because I'm sure that there's gonna be really fucking cool combat here. It's gonna be a blast. But this is gonna go bad, right? This is gonna go real bad. Be real sad. It's very predictably sad. The only saving grace, or the only hope that I have, is that it's too predictable that it'll go super sad, and so maybe Talk No Jutsu will work. Beep beep timer. 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, early access on the Patreon to, I guess, next core, beep beep timer. Starting off fun. Or maybe dark. Maybe it's darker than it is fun. Yeah, I'm still going. Big deal, bad problem. Just a stalling tactic, huh? Yeah, he's not waiting. Oh, a little shine in the eyes. That's fun. You got it, man. You got it, man. Oh. Dangle, dangle. Alright, what's this guy's deal? I love him. I want him and Totoi to fight. Wow, Ijichi's gonna try to stop him. Does Ijichi have some extra special superpower that's gonna let that happen? Super secret special Ijichi powers? Nope. Not even a little bit. And here we jellyfish. Hey, we're friends, man. You can call me by name. I guess we're not friends anymore, are we? It's gonna take a lot of talk no jutsu to make this work. Still don't know how it's gonna turn into a way to... I don't know how it's gonna involve Sukuna. If it were just like, oh, we're gonna break Itadori psychologically, we're gonna like make him fight his friend and that'll hurt him, then it would make sense to me. It'd be dumb, but it would make sense. We still haven't met the water one. He looks so cute there. Probably eats faces. to you someday. It fully envelops him. It's pretty cool. He's bought in. That's a cool counterpoint. That's a really cool counterpoint. So that is what it was doing. They're so cute. They're so cute. Just a little bit of praise. With the power of his will. I don't know why the poison doesn't work. Oh, into the rage. Oh, shit. Oh, he's thinking about it. He can't help being empathetic. And he dodges in midair. Strike directly. Right at the heart. Who are those excuses for? Not for me. Mom's dead. He doesn't know. Shit. He's gonna get through to him and then it's gonna go bad. Shit. Fuck. He's still echoing the line. It's exactly what we talked about. It's way too much to accept that a real person could have. Wow, my guy. I'll take your pain. Ooh, the barbs hit back. We're gonna get through. Oh no. And someone left a finger there as a calling card. Yes! It could work! The way the music is swelling scares the shit out of me. I expect some bad juju, like, immediately. Oh man, they're already here. Fuck. Keep him away from Junpei. Oh, jeez, uh-oh. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, we can just fight him. Ah, he's here. Fight him with Junpei. This is my friend. Uh-oh. Have I been tricked this whole time? Oh, oh, that smile. Just like his nature to betray and corrupt. Oh, and love it. Oh no. Oh, that's how. So that's how. That's the way. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Make him fight him. Can't save him. Can never turn him back. Such an asshole. Of course, he revels in it. This is lovely. Is he gonna take it? Hmm. Not playing into your plans completely. So that was the plan. What comes next? It's so cool to see a plan that I don't understand unfolding. Ah, jeez. Fully the worst. Kill me? Oof. Because there's real cruelty in the world. Oh, wow. They're images of what could be. A wish, a belief. Someone else's joke. Uh-oh. Yeah! Yeah, that's a good start. Shit. Fuck. The shape of your soul, you were gonna say? Did he punch your soul? I think he punched your soul. Have a little heart to heart, buddy. Huh. Oh, I love that. What's coming out? Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to put it. Was that the mid roll? That was the mid roll. I thought that was the ep. I was done. I was ready to just take a breather. Holy shit, let's go. That is sad, but it's exactly the kind of sad that we needed. No, he's gonna kill you. True? Didn't want that. So annoying. Ah. Fully Anakin him. Okay, yeah. Take the chosen one. Oh man, you've underestimated Sukuna. Yeah, it does. Oh, that was fun. Hmm. Strategy. That was really lovely. Very smooth. Oh. Oh my god. That's yeah, that's murder. Oh my god. Oh, you can't steal that. That's only good people get that. But he can control his shit from there. Fuck. Oh my guy. I love Yuji's just strongness. That total willingness to full into bodily harm. Oh, good to know. That's like the third time we've used the fire sound. Oh my god. Always. Always with another trick. Okay, that's a lot of impales. You sure you want to see that? Oh, hey. Yeah. No little child. Hey, I'm gonna kill you. Does that even have any sorceress power in it? Who needs it? That's cathartic. Let's go. Hara? Hara? Oh my guy! Holy shit. We're gonna survive. Oh my god, Nanamine. Good to see you, buddy. They called you in for a... bad. Got stabbed a little. It's fine. Seven to 3 is 9 to 5, except if you work earlier. Oh, he's bleeding. Now, what'd you do to him? But yours do. We gotta work together. Correct? Also correct. Well, no, he tried to touch his soul, and it's a no-go. So I'll hold him down and you punch him? Cool, 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 cool. Fastball special. No, no, no. Kill, 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 kill. Oh, I almost want to skip it just so we can get into it. Hmm. I wonder if there'll be a new one of these after the core break. And a new OP? Feels like there should. Just based on the stuff that we've seen. Is it stroll? It's a stroll! Like a monkey in the barrel game? Stab the pirate? What the fuck? Come on, don't make me feel things for the curses. Does it do something when you put all the knives in? I assume. Oh! Great. That's so ridiculous after the episode that we just had. What an absolute tone killer. Oh my god. Like Mahito going murder form, but for the tone. That was rad. Freaking knife chains. Ugh. So this was rough. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. As once it started working is when it felt wrong. It felt real bad. Oh. The fighting is cool. The conversation as battle is extremely solid. It's really good and on multiple fronts. Like, first there's tension between Yuji and Nanami, then with Ijichi, who wants desperately to stop him but doesn't have the physical power to do it. And then our battle with Junpei, which as we travel down this hallway and fight him and start to explore and understand his powers is like starting to explore and understand him and understand where he's coming from on this front, because our actual interactions and conversations with him, as close as we might have gotten, weren't deep conversations, right? They were very shallow about the things that you like or the way that things are right now or the surroundings around you or culture or things like that. Not about personal life and existence and beliefs about the human spirit and stuff, right? So it's in this battle that we come ideal and ideal against each other. Or really, in this case, it's ideal and anti, just against. Negation. Nihilism. And we flesh it out a little bit further than it was before, but mostly what we're doing is smashing our characters together to force change in Yuji. And it's really cool to me that our villains are the ones producing that circumstance. They're creating the situation that will affect Yuji strongly here by putting him into this fight, but it's having the not the results that they wanted. Because they've misunderstood his character and Sukuna's. Very cool. I get the vibe that Sukuna, would first off be totally condescending to these guys, as we see when he tries to touch his soul, but also like, oh, you're gonna make a big plan, and you're gonna make me the centerpiece of your big world-ending plan, so that you get world-ending power. I'm just gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna go do the world domination thing on my own. I don't fucking need you. I feel like Sukuna would turn on Mahito and Geto just for fun. Just to be like, no, you can't control me or work me into your plans or use me. I'm an unpredictable force of nature. You really can't use me that way. But I don't know. Stay the fuck out of my way. I loved this first line. It's none of your business. That's not something you get to decide. Connections work both ways like that, don't they? I'm in this now, and I decide what my business is. So then he questions directly, what's the point of thoughtlessly saving people? Don't mistake the value of life, and you have. And that is a big attack that strikes out and smacks the shit out of your boy, right? Okay. Off screen into battle. Stop, halt. Stay out of it. It's none of your business. He hits back with, you don't get to decide that, but he doesn't get the punch off. And don't mistake the value of life. Hits him hard. Back and forth and back and forth. And holds him down while he says, people pretend their emotions are everything. But the heart is just the metabolism of the soul. We're a little poetic here, so I don't know what the fuck this means. I think I get it. It's just saying like your heart is just going to express what your soul desires anyway, right? Those things, like the heart isn't a choosing element. It's just a process that happens as your true form expresses itself. It's all just a delusion. Your emotions don't really exist. If someone deserves, and I think this is the strongest line of his, if someone deserves to die, no one has the right to stop it. That is the strongest counterpoint, maybe, to to Yuji's whole perspective on preventing wrongful deaths. This death is not right. Well, who gets to decide that? What makes a death right or not? And it implies in the statement, this death is not right and therefore must be stopped, that there are deaths that are right. I guess we see that in the grandfather. Like, that was an okay death. At least he had some family around him. But what if somebody deserves it? Like a mass murderer or a really horrible bully. Who draws the line? Who gets to decide? And do you, Yuji, get that deciding, like, power? Because that's what you're doing when you stop those deaths. It's, dark, but logical in the... I don't know. There are logical things that you can say that ring true with existence and with life, and they feel like goods. You're like, oh, that rings true. And there are logical things that you can say that are totally logical, but they don't have that same ring to them. This doesn't have that ring to it. It doesn't resonate with reality. That's, to my mind, it's because it comes from a mistaken set of assumptions about reality, about the nature of people and souls and purpose and choice. But it's those sorts of, they're not logical fallacies. They're just logic founded on, I think, maybe not even incorrect, but like dark foundations. By focusing on the harsh reality of the world. And often when we focus on the harsh realities of the world, we tend to ignore the less harsh realities, like the good stuff. It's cool. It's cool. I'll put it a different way. Those ring true kind of things are the kinds of things that shonen protagonists say. And they, with the like gung-ho-ness and the fervor behind it, they manifest those things into reality. These sorts of not ring true sorts of things, they're true, but they're like decay. They're like what happens if you don't act, or if you allow actions to happen without choice. And you can easily fall into that state if you decide to believe that there is no choice in the first place. Fuck. It's such a cool counterpoint and foil for how protagonisty Itadori is, to have somebody who's experienced some real suffering and darkness coming at them, hit them with, like, your perspective is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. You don't understand people. People are bad. Like, dark. Poison. Poison fits, doesn't it? I like how cute the jellyfish is and how menacing it becomes, because it feels like the kind of power that definitely didn't need to be as menacing as it ends up being, but because of the training that he receives from Mahito and because of the foundations that he's operating under, it does. Snap back, and Yuji rips his way out to counter his line. Who are you making those excuses for? Boom! Bam! Or go in for a punch and then swirl a whipping you away. There's a bunch of really cool run, jump, punch stuff. There's a ton of it. Why? So in a moment he has the opportunity to strike in the air. I'll take him out before he lands. He hesitates. He won't be able to dodge midair. But then he goes for the strike anyway. He's still in there. Still himself, and he still cares. Itadori's expansion of his powers and using these fists to, like, create shockwaves and bash stuff. It's such a cool, simplistic ability that gets extended out into a bunch of different circumstances. I really like it. It reminds me very much of Gon and Jankenpon and all that jazz, and how creative you can get with just a big punch. You're not making any sense, and he calls him out on that. Exactly. You're just trying to convince yourself you're in the right. Bingo. Smashes him back into the building. But is it really worth throwing away that life you have? And he doesn't know. That life is gone. You can't say the human heart is a delusion in front of her. There's no in front of her anymore. And so he doubles down. People don't have hearts. They can't. Otherwise, it would mean that was people doing that. People capable of that vitriol and hatred and violence. It was. It is. It can be. Ah, poor Yoshino. You've gotta know. You've gotta know. We're all capable of these terrors and horrible things. We're all really capable of them. Disbelieving that puts you in a place of such confusion when real malice comes your way. It's hard. It's so hard to overcome real human malice, even if you understand that, even if you're aware, even if you've done the work to put yourself through the scenarios and become aware of your potential for evil. It's still so hard to fathom and to face and to overcome. And he's trying to overcome it without any of that, and with a whispering voice in his ear that tries to once again divest him of the responsibility. It's a powerful form of avoidance. Like, if I don't look at it, it won't be real. And what it leads to in this story of Junpei is exactly what it really leads to in real life. Expressing that violence and hatred against others while justifying it. Presenting it as necessary or righteous. Or not mattering in the wash. Everyone's like that. Fucking hell. Cycle without end, eh? But there's a way to end that cycle. The malicious cycle of violence that's here, right? It's to recognize that people can be genuinely harmful, horrifying, malicious, and to try to ward yourself against it. And harness your own capacity to do so, not to lash out and backlash against them and try to murder them during a school assembly. But, well, too little too late, but to protect yourself. There are things you can't protect yourself from, though, right? And there are goals that you can't accomplish. Fuck. Really perfectly brutal for our situation. So he fires out, and Itadori just takes the hit. Because his words really hurt him. He didn't know about the mom. And so by accepting the pain, he shares it. And then apologizes for it. And this is where the music kicks in. I can just feel it. I can just feel it. I've had the rug pulled out from me enough times that I can just feel it. It starts to get better, and then it's gonna get way worse. And man, it gets way fucking worse. We show frames of working with the people at Jujutsu Tech. Big team. Let's fight together. And he walks in. Calls you Sukuna's vessel. And attacks. Please, please, please run away. Don't worry. Mahito's not a bad person. And when he says it... Wow, warui hito ja nai. Not a bad person? What does that even mean? With the logic that you've set out already. Hearts and souls and... Uh-oh. Yeah, and all of the little faces were saying that. his little, like, lippiness to his smile. We steal your soul. Fucked. And in the last moments, he gets to gloat. Show some real evil. Let him know that he's been toying with him the whole time. You are so stupid, and I've been calling you so talented. And so you'll die. They cackle together. Well, first one cackle. Another soon. He reaches out to Sukuna, and of course he refuses. Why would I heal you? Why would I help you? He just finds it fucking funny. I love it. I love it. And them laughing together over him. Oh my god, it's great. Birds of a feather, but that does not mean they're friends, does it? So Yuji loses his shit. Absolutely loses his shit. And it looks great. And it's fucking awesome. And we're about to get this, like, pummeling sequence of I attack, I attack, I attack. That's just rad. It's just fucking rad. What can you say about frames like this? Like, that's fucking rad, right? Righteous retribution is one of the more fun things in the world, and having a character just flame on for it. Oh, it's groovy. I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. Where is that sequence? There it is. Get real artsy with it. What does this even remind me of? Some of the sequences in Kill la Kill, some oh god, pieces of Fire Punch weirdly. And just itself. Some of the coolest. You know, like we had that one punching sequence where I was like, oh, this part looks really good and the rest of it's kind of fine. This looks really cool. Just a rampaging flurry of hatred. But he's not losing it. He's still on the ball, thinking it through. They both come up with a fucking plan. Itadori's plan is wave his hands around a little bit and go in for more attacks. And Mahito's plan is blades, infinite blades. wait. Whip. Oh shit. I love that we could weave some great comedy in to this absolutely terrifying fight. God, that's cool. It's like a ribbon dancer. God, it's cool. So holds the thing and gets stabbed through the hands. I don't know if it's intentional. Do you guys think there's any savior symbolism there? You think that that the author's aware of the stigmata that he's presenting his character with? It feels like it he could be. Does get stabbed in the side a couple times and then stabbed through the hands. It's reasonable. I don't know. Probably not. I love the little flourishes and stuff. It's cool. It makes it believable and awesome. And at the last minute, oh man, stab in, meet your friend, don't talk to him. Thunkety, 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 friend. Oh, thank God Nanami's here. We actually have a chance. In fact, beyond a chance, I think we're going to kick Mahito's ass right now. And Mahito's villain arc maybe ends here, but then leads us down the path of like, what's really going on? Geto's really got plans going. Ooh. I can see it. Okay, well, that wasn't an overwhelming discussion at all. I'm ready to watch another one. See how we wrap this core. Okay, we watched the next one, is episode 13. We're ready to open up a can of whoop-ass on Mahito. I hope it goes well and he doesn't escape. Beep beep timer. I beat his ass. A little bit. He looks bad. That was a cool shift. Hell yeah. Good no P. Clever. Jesus. My guy, that's broken. That's busted. That was good. Uh, Ooh. He just turned into a little boy. Killua? One hit from Itadori would take me out? Ah. Oh, little friends. Jeez. Yeah, that's a good trap. God, this looks great. Ooh. Free them! You gotta look at it a different way. They're trapped and tortured. That you can do. And he's about to be here. Let's go. That's what they were waiting for, bud. Uh-oh. Very cathartic. Oh, he loves it. No. Don't love it. Oh no, is he about to go domainy or something fucked? Ah, shit. Oh. A little narcissistic, are we? Hey, Nanamine, you good with domains? I hope you're real good with domains, my guy. Because we're gonna need one, because now all his attacks will hit, right? I saw what that sword blade arm could do, it looked bad. Or maybe this will be pushing Yuji to do something. So he just had his first kills off screen, huh? Made his choice. Good. That sucks. See, he looks so cute. Oh, that's what that is. Oh boy, he's outside of it? Oh no. To kill him? Hey, Nanami, I really hope you're good at these. Shit. Touch. Hands everywhere. The whole realm is hands. Fuck. Jump! Hmm. Hmm. Backstory? Deto! You! You've challenged me! All I want to do is live a quiet life. Oh! That's why. Which you are. Oh my god. Is there a curse on his shoulder too? Or his? Yeah, play by the rules. Or not, I guess. Let yourself run wild. Just wants to live a quiet life in the countryside. Cut people's hands off. What? Hmm. Sounds shit. Sounds terrible. Something bad gonna happen to her from that curse. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's a shitty feeling. But me, I don't matter. Mhm. Is this sudden character development for Nanamine to die? I'm just gonna fix something real quick for you. Yeah. Reiki. Oh, he's such a tsoon. It's not like I wanted to help you or anything. Can I have your number? Girl. Damn it. Can't help it. Came back. Ah, yeah. Chose to do it because of the purpose. Hmm. Of course he's laughing, asshole. Oh, no. He's getting ready to die. Fuck. Is he breaking in? Let's go. Well, that's not supposed to be able to happen, is it? That should not happen. Put that on the list of things that are not allowed. Okay. So Mahito really fucked up by not bringing you in the first place. So why would you come in? So why would you ever come in? Oh, he can't break him. So, hi buddy. Oh, just by being here? Don't fuck with my stuff. Oops. Wow. Aside from him, yo, fuck your domain, bro. A darkness that even the darkest like aspect of humanity cannot fathom. Sukuna's that. Baller. Just accidentally smash domains together. Well, let's kill him. Let's go. Whoa! The Marshmallow Man. Blast him, man. Big boom. Punch that marshmallow. Oh, oh, that's new. Bathunk. Ah, he's running. No. Shit. No. Oh, Ino's still down there. If you really want to be a first grade, let's go, Ino. Oh, yeah, he has been stabbed a bunch of times. Fuck! Tell me he doesn't get away. Come on. Or he runs into, like, Ghetto, and Ghetto kills him. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Built different. Whoa. Hmm. Just try and break him over and over again? Okay, man. Fuck you. Gross stuff. Mm. It was Sukuna. Yeah. Okay, he's holding to that. But. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's in a search. It's an endless quest. For gratitude, no regrets. And for those. Oh. Yeah, I seen some shit. He's dead, bro. Oh, I guess they don't know. Good. Yeah. How about some actual punishment? Hmm. Hmm. Let's go, bro. Take on that responsibility a little bit. Hey, a +1 to shitty teacher guy. -1 to Ito. Neither do I, man. Hmm. Okay. Until I kill him, I'll make sure I don't lose to anything. So, I don't know exactly what I'm aiming for, but I know that strength personally is the thing that's gonna get me there. So I'll dedicate myself to that. That's smart as fuck. So hard to do that shit. To, like, recognize a lack of direction and double down on the foundations of who you are. So hard to do. Very useful. Very good idea. I hope we get a crazy Sampo today. Sampo? Oh. Up, up. We're doing recipes. Don't use the whites too. It'll make the texture really weird. That is surprising. Oh shit, because he's fucking dead. Right? This is his legacy. Stupid. All right, is there a preview thing? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a competition. Let's go. Everybody's here. Kyoto Sister School Exchange Event Team Battle 0. Let's fucking go. Tournament arc. Hey, this is a solid finale episode. This is good. It does a really solid, what I would consider a fake out. If you have the meta idea of sudden character development leading to as a huge death flag, this is a massive, like, Nanami death flag. And so it arranges a situation where our protagonist, where Yuji gets to be really heroic without actually succeeding. That's what it is, okay? He doesn't save Junpei, he doesn't defeat Mahito, but he does prevent Nanami from certain death, and in doing so demonstrates his capacity and power and ability and strength and all that jazz, right? But it all reflects not well on Yuji in a way that's like, my first defeat, I must become stronger. That sort of a way. So it ends up being a double kick into gear. One, this, like, fucking fury at having what Mahito does to Junpei, and what that reveals about his previous ideals, and the confusion that it sows within Yuji. And then, wham bam boom, he gets away. Fuck. So we succeed not at all. But it still ends up working. It still ends up feeling like a bittersweet victory. There's enough victory in there to be really, really potent, really cool. It's so open, it feels like. The episode feels like it's got a lot of moments that could go either way or go different directions. For example, when Mahito is down here just chilling, I've seen this scene in different places. I've seen in the finale of Death Note, right, where a villainous character crawls away and then somebody else appears and like that ends their arc or ends their story. I fully expected Geto to be there and like kill Mahito for his own purposes, for something like you've served your usefulness or something. All these options, all these times where it could have gone different directions, makes the whole episode feel really loaded with tension and possibility. Like Nanami could have died in there, all sorts of stuff. And then the actual backstory piece that we get for Nanami is cool, and the overall action fighting movement stuff is a step up. Seriously, at least a step up. Becoming a big spike ball is neat, but I really want to look at some of those running and sliding shots because the quick momentum is really rad. Not this stuff when he's just running around as a kid, although that's cool and weird and kind of almost cute. But once he sends the little babies out and they start really going after Yuji and we start really running around, kick back, and this giant gash in the wall really sells it to me. And his walk, his total confidence. It works. It's great. Tumbling, bumbling, slipping and sliding. And then once he leaps up to the top of the thing, it gets even better, I think. I think it's even cooler here. The thump. Where have I seen that? And then the slip. The way the feet... Shoop, 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 shoop. Fuck! It's like right on the... Oh, you know what it reminds me of? I know exactly what this movement reminds me of. This in particular, where he lands and slides there, and then when he slides here, reminds me of animation that's found throughout Avatar: The Last Airbender. You don't see it in how do I put it? There's flow to it as opposed to jerk to it. Does that make sense? Also, is it on ones? No. Just really fluid. And it's the way the feet dance back. Yeah, there are elements of, I think, waterbenders and airbenders. Oh, airbenders! The Be the Leaf scene. Boom! Yeah. Woof, woof, woof. Yep. Yeah, there's something about that fluidity that I really like. I really like it. So we do the face down off on screen and then the actual killing off screen, which is clever, I think. Once they start asking you directly, kill me, that's when you make your choice, right? Yeah. So right in the middle of Mahito's gloating, your boy shows back up and they start attacking and they start beating the ever-loving shit out of Mahito. This is like the JoJo kicking scene and I love it. I love it. It's good. It's good times. But it's just enough to push him past the edge. To open his mouth wide and do the worst kind of talk no jutsu. Hand powers. Good, it's creepy. It's creepy, it's powerful, it's cool, and it flashes us right back here to Nanami's whole life and trying desperately to convince himself that money will make everything worthwhile. But it doesn't. Trying to live an aimless life with enough money to get by doesn't do it. And it's very clear that it's not for the thank you either. It's not for the gratitude. There's just something about doing this that he has to do. And Gojo laughs at him from the other side of the phone. It's great. So he takes his goggles off and resigns himself to death. As Yuji shatters the domain, hops on in, and by doing so, forces Mahito in contact with Sukuna, who kicks his ass and throws him out of here. I loved the way that this bleeding scene looks. I know it's a weird thing to comment on, but I love the way that the gouts of horrible blood and the total chaos on Mahito's face. Oh, what has happened to me? I love how it looks. It's really cool. And then the dawning moment of like, wait a second. Oh, we can murder this guy. We can fucking do this. Let's kick this guy's ass. and an awesome, this has to be watercolor in part. Is it digital water? I don't know. It's partly watercolor. Could be digital. Fucking awesome looking. Some really excellent frames of Yuji. Last episode with the big white and black insanity. This with that buildup of energy and retribution. And then it all falls down. We can't get him. Thanks for the save. And Yuji reveals that he's confused. I don't understand anymore now that I've actually killed. What is a proper death? And Nanami gives him a pretty straightforward rundown of the difficulty of it. It's not so easy to nice list, naughty list human beings. It's more complicated than that. Maybe it's easy when we're working with horrible curses, but that's not right. And then all people experience death, whether they're good or bad, and the deaths that they experience are often wildly, like, unfair compared to their existence. People have torturous, long, terrible deaths from cancer when they've been altruistic, wonderful people, you know? And, you know, horrible mass murderers sometimes get off real quick. It's never equal. Never the same for any of us. I wouldn't recommend trying to guide everyone to proper deaths. But that won't stop you, of course. So we leave Yuji to think. This is a tough scene. Because it's hard to understand what's trying to be portrayed here. If what's trying to be portrayed here is after the fact, everything gets better because we realize that students are having problems and it's all going to be better, that doesn't fly for me. It doesn't work. Because I think all of us who've been in a school situation anywhere near recently know that this sort of expression of authority is almost like, it really does very little. But it's still better than fucking nothing. So props. And it leads to some people stepping up and writing down the truth, which is good. And it leads to this guy actually taking back on his role, like his paid professional role as a person that these students have to rely on, and going in on the person responsible and himself as the person responsible. That part I really like. If we're supposed to come away with this with like a hunky-dory, everything's better now, that doesn't do it for me. But that change has happened at all is good. And I think the saddest part is that it took going this far. You know that if Yoshino Junpei had gone in and talked to this guy and told him about what was happening, the cigarette burns and the fucking reality and the situation, this wouldn't have cracked down this way. It took actually passing that threshold to cause them to do anything. And that's sad and hard and dark. We live in a story where our characters are the people who choose at their own sacrifice to fight against the evils of the world. And we have to remember that not everyone is like that. Most people aren't. So it frames the Jujutsu sorcerers as heroes amongst not villains, but people who are both good and bad. And perhaps tells us that people do have choices, despite what Mahito has said. That hearts can be touched and changed. So I think if you asked a few episodes ago whether the shape of this guy's soul would allow him to be useful or, valid, we might have said no. But I think his heart has changed. So there's power to that. Maybe too little, too late, but it's something, I suppose. So we leave Yuji with words of dedication. I don't understand yet, but I'm not going to let anybody beat me until I do. It's a good time to be going into a tournament arc where a bunch of people might try to beat you. Good time to learn about some things, huh? Wow, that was a cool finale for a cour. I enjoyed it, except for the parts that were impossible to enjoy, because there were a few of those. Overall, I'm impressed by what this does for the characters, for who they are and what they think and what they believe in. Specifically for Yuji, of course. This rocks him, and yet he finds a different footing, finds a way to stand and move forward. It reminds me of the scene where the flame is coming at him and he's moving forward into it in the OP. Reminds me of that a little bit. Just a smidge of that shonen protag dedication, huh? They're gonna be so surprised to have him back. Man, so that's the end of the arc, I suppose. Mahito's not gone. He's gonna go recuperate and then right back at it, doing terrible shit again. Just gonna give Yuji some time to power up and get ready to beat the shit out of him, but I'm excited for that. Very excited for that. Good stuff. A real solid, traumatic incident to guide our characters down an interesting path. Much good. Much good. Solid conversation fights. Also solid action fight actions. Fun flow. Good times. We're gonna watch more next week, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching this week's episodes. I'll see you next week for episode 14 of Jujutsu Kaisen, the something sorcery school inter-high tournament conflict arc. Episode 0 starts next week. Much love. See you there. Peace.